take a moment here to talk about how good John Mabry has been for the Baltimore Orioles. Early on the season, all the Orioles struggles, honestly, were really offensively. And, when you looked at all of their stats, runners in scoring position, high leverage, late in game, God, they were near like the Mendoza line, which is a 200 average for pretty much everything across the board. And look, since before John Mabry take over, this was the Orioles runners in scoring position. They were hitting 208 as a team from the start of the season to May 31st. They only had 146 RBIs, which also ranked 25th in baseball. Just abysmal with runners in scoring position, right? High leverage stats, hitting 204 as a team. Happened to be ranked 24th in baseball. High leverage is some point in the game, which it's a game-altering at bat, whether it be taking the lead, tying it up, something like that. On top of that, they also only had 47 RBIs in those situations. Again, 24th in baseball. But since John Mabry took over, June 1st, this Orioles team has the third best runners in scoring position average in baseball. They're hitting 291. You went from 208 to 291 with just hiring one guy. I don't know what that says about everybody else in the room, but it really tells you that the Orioles players themselves have really adopted this guy's approach. And Mabry's approach is early and often in the count. If you get a first pitch fastball, he wants you to drive it. If you get something you can hit early, if you're going to sit up there and you're going to sit breaking ball, look for it and drive it. Stay in the middle of the field. It's exactly what the Orioles have done, and they've excelled since they've adopted his approach here. And remember, look, they were just 204 in high leverage situations prior to Mabry starting. And since he's been there, 283. So runners in scoring position got better. High leverage got better. I feel like the defense may have also gotten better. This to me is this guy's got to be around for a long time, in my opinion. A long time. And I don't know if this opens the door for Skip Schumacher because, he coached Skip. I don't know if this opens the door for Alan Craig to come and be a hitting coach. Mabry also coached Alan Craig. There's a lot to be desired here, but John Mabry needs an extension in Baltimore if this kind of production continues to happen. I mean, there's no doubt about it. The injuries have kind of crushed this team. Overall, as guys are getting back, they're producing. Yeah, sure, we'd like to see a little bit more power numbers from certain guys. Right now, let's just worry about runners in scoring position and scoring runs, and we'll deal with the rest later. I'm also kind of interested to see how a player like Ryan Mountcastle would actually adopt his kind of a hitting approach and see how good he could be. Now, Ryan was having a good season. Power numbers haven't been there. It's fine, but, he's an early in the count kind of guy. He hits the ball pretty well for average, and he does pretty well with runners in scoring position. So you kind of add him back to the lineup with John Mabry. Who knows what could happen with Ryan Mountcastle's career? Who knows? I'm excited, though, going forward, and I think this Mabry guy, he needs an extension. What are your thoughts?